Today we are going to add some awesome things in the project which were earlier made on day 3. Day 4 we did something else like a different project in which we learned to make the model and learn to make the Toastmasters. But again we come back to the same project and we will learn about SQL. Today we will learn about SQLLite to integrate in the project, and also Redux. We will learn about Redux also. So let's get started, and let me share my screen because we have a lot of things to cover today. So one more thing, let me also open it on my YouTube and all. Okay, let me open my YouTube, because what happens, you all keep on asking something, then I'll miss. Okay, so I'm opening it in the YouTube on my mobile also. Okay, so and we have to start pretty soon because we have to do a lot of things today. Okay, so that is there. And okay, so let's get started. And the first thing is that we'll install SQLLite and all. So but for that, first thing is that a basic structure of the project, it will change a bit. Okay, so that is there, and we are going to remove some of the things. Okay, anyways, this code you have already have, so I'm going to remove some of the things like this I will remove. This safe area view I am going to remove. Navigator container will be there. I don't want the dry navigator, I want the stack navigator back. Okay, stack navigator back. So I'll come here and do the where is my create. Okay, it will be stack create stack create a stack navigator. Create a stack navigator. Okay, create a stack navigator will be there. Okay, so create a stack navigator will be there, and the next thing is that we're going to create some new files and all. Okay, we're going to create soon. 1 second, let me do a stack navigator here, stack screen here, stack screen here, stack navigator. So it is stack navigator, it got changed. Okay, stack navigator and initial route name, we are going to change this to login. Okay, change this to login, and and what, and drawer left and all these things won't be there. So let me remove all these things. Okay, and then I will have a screen option, screen options. Don't have that much screen options. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we'll have some screen options and all. Okay. Okay, it is giving me too much. First thing is header, title, align is center, then header, so style is like back, ROUND, background color, and it is like hash 0080FF is there. Then after this I'll have a comma, and header hint color is like white. And so you'll see what does this mean. Header title style is font weight is bold. Let me have a font size also. Font size is 35, comma, like this, it is there, and that is there. And after this we are not going to have this first thing, we're going to create some new component. Okay, so this login will be there, and it will be the login. So I have not created it, login component, and so initial params and all these things won't be there. So let me remove this thing, initial params, because we are taking it for the passing some parent thing in the class number 3. Okay, option. And soon I'm going to do also a very big React Native project on the channel sometime in the afternoon. That will take another 2 to 3 hours actually, so that I'm going to do. Okay, so stay tuned for that. And it will be a complete month stack project. Okay, month stack means MongoDB and all this, those things will be there. Okay, SHOWN shown is false like this, addition is false, and login component is there, login is there. After that the home is there, and then here I will have a home component, and now I have to make that. Okay, make that. So we'll create, first thing we are going to create is the, okay, I don't have this thing anymore, so I will remove them, and I don't want to save it or else it will give me error. Okay, so I come here and create a login component.js, and the other thing, okay, let me have something, React Native functional export style. Save it. Then I'll have this. Okay, let home component, home component.js, React Native functional export style. Okay, save it. So that will be there, and then I will import both of them. So this will be imported, and this will be imported. Both of them will be imported. Let me save it. So I should not get some error, but I got an error, and that is like create. Maybe the spelling is wrong. Create stack navigator, or else I have to do it again, I think. Okay. Oh, I know. What is that? This is not from drawer. This is from STACK. This one stack. This is what happens when you do something. Okay. Now it is coming. Okay, login component is coming. See, at the top the login component is there. So now we have to make the login component and all. So let us go to the login component and all. So let me do it. And here, what we are going to have. Okay, so first thing is that we are going to get the navigation I'm going to get, and then I will have a form. Actually, login component will have a form, of course. So const name comma set name is equal to use state like this, and then const email comma set email is equal to use state like this, and const set data. This will be a function which we are soon going to have it. So let me just write it like this. Now we are soon going to have this function, like not now, but we're going to have this, and this use state. Let me put it quickly. This use state I have to make it here. Use state like this. I have to make it. So that is there. Then view to style equal to styles dot body, and that is there. And text, I'll have a text input, because that is how we log in. Okay, text input will be there, and it will be a self closing thing. Okay, so style equal to styles dot input, and place folder equal to enter name, and on CHANGE on change text equal to value is like set name of value. And similar to this, I will also copy paste it. Okay, so another will be this this set name, set email will be values dot input and all, enter email will be there, and then we will have that custom button which we have created earlier. Custom EU. Did we created that custom button or not? I think we have created it. Yeah, custom button is there, so why it is not coming? Okay, sometime it doesn't come. Sometime it doesn't come. What can we do? Okay, so that is there, and this custom button I will import it manually. Custom button title equal to login, and on press will not be there. It will be like we have a press function there. Okay, so we have a press function. This we have created earlier. Let me show it. So this custom button have this press function. So here I'll go, and in this I will have a press function which will call a function, and which is the set data which we have just created. This set data, this one it will create. So custom button will be there like see, and like this import custom button from it is in the same directory and not. Okay. So it's okay. So custom button is there, and then we'll have some style sheets. So let us do that quickly because we don't have much time. Okay, because we have a streaming at 8:30 also. Okay, so that is the create is there. Then I will have a body of alias flex one, align item is center, just for contain is center, and comma background color is maybe 𝐿𝐼GHT light YLLOW light yellow, and then I'll have a input of like this, and width of 300. So this is the input box. Okay, so then border width of 1 comma border color of black is there, border radius of 10 comma background color of white, text align of center, font size of 20, and margin bottom of 10 comma padding of 10. Save it. So it is giving me error because I have not imported a text input. Text input I have not imported. So I will do this instead of that. I always forget to do this. So enter name and enter email is coming out fine. Okay, so enter email and content. This both of these things are coming fine. Yeah, we're able to write everything. Now we are going to do the home component. And think I think I'll copy a lot of things here because a lot of things here will be like same. Okay, so like this all I will copy. Where is my home component? This I will close it, and this I will copy, and I will have a text also here. text text also I will have, and then the same like the name and the email is there. Name in this email will be there. So I will copy this name in the email, and then the maybe I will copy this return also. A lot of things are same from here only. So copy this return also. So I'll come here, and okay, I will copy this. Okay, copy this return, and then this body and input are almost okay, almost same. So like this we'll have this body, but body will have only the line item and all. So let me have only this thing, and this with and all these things are same, but we have a we'll have one more thing here. So one thing is there. Okay, this is like okay, and the name. Okay, and the name is there. Okay, I think I forgot something there. Yeah, I think I forgot something there. That's what I was thinking, like where is the value equal to name here, and value equal to email here. Okay, so this value equal to name will be here also. So value equal to name I will put here, but I think I won't have a email here, and that I will delete. Okay, and in the custom button I will have a update, because this is the home component update, and it will have this update data, Control C, Control V, and this will be remove, and remove data will be there, and then I will have a text also here. Text is like welcome name, and text will be your email is email, and I will have a style style equal to styles dot text styles dot text, style equal to styles dot text, style equal to styles dot text is there, and then I have a text is font size is 40, margin is 10, and it will be like this, font size and margin. And one more thing, we need to have this, we need to, let me copy this thing. Okay, come here and do that. Do 2 times, and one of them will be update data, one of them will be remove data. Save it, enter name, and all of these things are okay. Okay, all of these things are okay. And now we can see the welcome here, because if you want to see the welcome, let's see it in a different way. Initial root name, let me it's not coming, because I have to come here, check it, and reload. See, you're welcome, and all these things are there. Okay, something I missed, so it is always better to see this thing. Okay, so what I missed here in the home component, okay, this I have to actually, this is coming from the custom button. Okay, so I have to add something in the custom button. Maybe what is the button text? Button text and button style, maybe a bit of margin bottom as 5, so it will not affect any other thing. Okay, so it is more than enough. Margin bottom of 5 is okay, so that is done, and now it's looking perfect. And now we have to add the SQLLite, okay, in a project. Okay, so SQLLite we need to install, so I'll do a Control C. I will go here. Okay, and I will install the SQLLite. There is a package through which we need to install the SQLLite. And as always, we have a problem with the Mac. You know what problem? The problem is that whenever, and nowadays I'm seeing, whenever you install something new, what you have to do, you have to, where it's Mac one. Okay, so this thing you have to install, or else it doesn't do all this pod install thing you have to do, and this is generally done in the iOS folder. So I'll go here and Control V I'll do, and it will install it. Okay, so always have to keep this in handy, keep this handy, because always it gives error. Okay, it gives error. See, this is installing React Native SQLite, Okay, so I don't know when this will be fixed. Okay, so that's why I'm also not liking Mac a lot. But the mobile development can be done on Mac only. Other thing is that don't take a gaming desktop, because desktop or a laptop, Android Studio will run well, but how you will run iOS there? Okay, you cannot run iOS there. So for React Native, the best thing is like for React Native or any development, Android or iOS, because Android Studio also runs it. But the problem is the iOS simulator doesn't run on the Windows. That the problem is there, and you're doing React Native, you want to do it on both. We will get both kind of a people. So that is there. Okay, cd that I'll do, and then will again I will make this as login. Actually, this one, we open the login. Okay, so login will be done. Then come here and device I'll do, check I'll do, and reload I'll do, and then the login component will be shown. So login component is there, so we are doing the login component. So how to use this SQLite actually? So SQLite using is let us see how to use SQLite. And we'll have the SQL commands like that. This SQLite database will have this SQL commands. So SQLite is an inbuilt means in-memory database, which you see in all the mobile phones and all. These are there in memory database kind of a thing. Okay, so that is there, and it will have all the SQLite. If SQL is added, then means it will have the SQL commands and all. So first thing which we need to do, even before this, I have to import the import SQLLite from React Native SQLite storage, and React Native SQLite storage, and then I have a const db equal to SQLite dot open database, not open database. Name will be maybe I will write main db log. Okay, we have to give a location also, so it is not like this. We have to give a location will be default, and that is there. Okay, so let me do it. This or else it will be very difficult to show. So that will be like this, and comma, and here I'll have this thing like this, and error like console.log of error. Console.log of error is there. So now in the we'll use the use effect. We'll use the use effect, and we'll create the thing. Okay, so after this we'll have this email and all. Let us have a use effect like this, and have, and this will be like component did mount. So this use effect also I have to import it, or else it will, oh, again this same error. So this use effect, this has given me error earlier also. I don't know how it is importing from this weird place. Okay, so this use effect I've done, and then I will have a create table now. Okay, so create create table will be done like this, and this create table will be called this create table like const create table equal to like this, and like this it will be there. And now this we are going to do it like how we are going to do it, and then we have to do like db dot transaction tx. Tx is like this, and inside this tx I will have, I think I don't need this thing. I don't like this thing anytime else anyways. Like one will be less. this bracket things are always a problem. Okay, so now it is okay. So you will get a right thing if the bracket is a problem. So create table is like that, and I'll do it myself. Tx dot execute tl dot execute sql s is capital actually. I'll have this like this, and create table if not exists, and then this thing will be like this, and then plus users, and plus I have to take as id integer integer primary key auto increment, and id will be like this. And what will be the rest of the things? The rest of the things also we have to give. So we will have this name and email. So this id is like this integer primary key auto increment, and the name is like text, and email is like text. Okay, so this will be like this. I don't want this thing, I want this thing. Okay, so that is there. And now the set data, let us fill the set data now. A sync and all is there, and then after that will come if name dot length is double equal to 0, or email dot length is double equal to 0. Alert warning, please enter your name and email. Okay, else it will be maybe try catch. I'll have a try catch, and here I will have this await. Okay, first let me do this thing. Console.log of error. Console.log of error is there, and in this try I will have a await db dot transaction and async tx, and like this. So this is a bit of like weird command, is a lot of command is there, but this is how, this is like a pure SQL kind of a thing. Okay, so that's why we are having all this in set data. When a create table, we have a create table, we have an insert. Now we'll have a insert also. Okay, so we'll have insert also. So that again I have to do a wait and tx dot execute SQL, and here I'll have a insert into users name comma email. Okay, name comma email, and values like this, question comma question. See, this insert is done like this. Okay, question comma question I'll have. Maybe I'm not giving it wrong. Okay, so name and okay, so again something I have given wrong here. Okay, so the thing is that these two things are only there, and again one more bracket is there. This one will also go. So this is ending here, and then after the name and email we take it like this. This is how it works. Okay, so this I've done, and then once the insertion is done in this login, I will have a navigation dot navigate and home. So this navigation dot navigate home I'm using. So this is finally done, and now what we are going to do, so now we have to go to this let me save it. So SQLLite, no, this is not an object. No, this is not an object. An object. No, this is not an object. This error I've got earlier also. So shake it, reload it. So we have to fix this thing first. Okay, so the best way, as we all know, that we'll do this thing then I have to close it, then I have to close this also. Maybe I'll do cd in 1 sec. I will do 1 sec. I want to do something, this thing I want to do. So maybe something it will install and all. Let me see my code in the meanwhile. Okay, SQLLite. Okay, so nothing is there and nothing was installed actually. So I'll do a cd dot, and here I'll come and npm npx react native start, and again I'll do this thing, this thing, this thing, this thing, this thing. Where is my okay? Where is my run iOS? Okay, so run iOS I'll do, and okay. Just wait. See, as I thought. So now it is not giving me any error. Now it is not giving me any error. So as I thought, sometime I don't know why this thing happens and all. So now the thing is that we have to do the home component also. So let us do the home component. We don't have okay, home component also will do. So home component, first thing is this SQLLite thing. So this will be exactly same. So I will copy this from the login component to the home component like this, and then this will have a use effect here. Okay, use effect will have a like a get data. So it will have a get data one sec. So first thing is that we don't have much time actually. So use effect, I'll come here. I will add this use effect here, and the other thing is that I have to like home component. I'll go, and I don't want to write that code because that is a lot of code. Okay, that is a lot of code. Okay, okay, okay. Let me write it anyways. Okay, so I will have a use use effect like this, and then it will be running on the component headed mount. It will be like this, and it will call the get data function. It will call not this thing. It will call the why it is doing like this, get data, get data. It will call, and now let me do this get data const get data equal to like this, and this, and we'll have a try catch like this, try catch, and in this catch I'll have a console.log of error. Did I have this thing? I don't know. Console.log of error is that, and in try I will have a something like okay, one sec. db dot like this. It will have we won't have this as means right, we're soon going to have this dispatch thing, but right now we don't have. So what I'm going to have this dispatch, I will remove this set name, and this set email will be there. Set name and set email will be there. I will close it, I will close it, and I will close it. Okay, so what is this like selecting name and email from users I'm doing, and then the whatever the result I'm getting, this result I am taking and setting it to the username and the email. So this is what I'm doing. Okay, I'll save it, and so this will be done and all. So let us change again, and uh, let us see one thing. Okay, so see in the login screen what is happening right now. Login screen, what is happening, we have this create table and all this happening. When we will press button, this set data is done. So this set data will run here, and it will try to execute this. You see, when it is running first time, this create table will run in the use effect, then this set data will run, and then we will be taken to the home also. So if everything is okay, our everything will be saved. Okay, so let us go here and write some code. Okay, so now okay, and it is like N A E E N E U B U, maybe at gmail.com. So if everything is okay, I'll click this login. It will take me to the home component. So let me see, and it will show it there also. And it's showing, it is taking me there. Nabindu, your email is like this, and Nabindu is also showing there. So means our data is our data is been saved in the local SQL database also. So that is it. And now we have to update this update and remove data in the home component we will do, so that we can update and remove it from here. Okay, so that is something which we are going to do now. And again, we don't have much time here for writing the complete code, because we're running out of time. Okay, so I will show this thing and explain. So again, this update and remove data we have like this. Okay, anyways, you're going to get the code. So update is like name is there, and we are telling that. Okay, so we're using this alert. So this alert is actually, we need to import it, or else it will give me error. Alert, I will import it. So alert is from React Native. Okay, so what is there in this update code? Update code, so I'm taking that okay, name dot length, we are only have the name, so we are updating that, and then we'll update set name. So this is update command is all like SQL commands. So the name has been updated, and just console logging it. And if we are deleting it, so delete command is like this, and when deleting it, we're navigating back to the login page. So this is how we are deleting it. So these two things are there. So now let me save it, and now what will happen, let us see whether the update is happening or not, because we are updating only the name. Okay, we only have the name only. This was I'm going to do. So welcome Navindra, which is telling, and because we are showing that thing, so that's why it is telling. So I will update it. Your name has been successfully updated. Okay, so that is working fine. Now whether the remove will work or not. Okay, remove, I have some issue here. Okay, okay, let us come back to it later on. So as I told, we are going to learn about Redux also. So we're going to introduce React Redux and Redux Thunk, all of those things in this project. So let us do that, because we're going to move state around. Okay, so I am going to go here, and where am I'm here. So here I am going to introduce the all these things: React Redux, and Redux Thunk, because we are going to use the same things also. So we have installed it, and it is done. Maybe I'll have to go to the iOS. I don't know. So every time I'm worried about in this emergency, every time you install something, you have to go to iOS and do this thing. Okay, so now generative power okay, whatever it is there. So it doesn't need it. It doesn't need it in that. So that is there. That is good. Now we will do the Redux stuff. Okay. So for the Redux stuff, what we need to do this first screen, second screen, white is showing. So for the Redux stuff, we will create a Redux folder in the root directory. So see, Redux is there in React Native. So everything from React comes here in the React Native. So I'll have a Redux folder here, and inside this Redux folder, I will have the usual suspects, and those usual suspects will be like the And if you want to learn more about Redux, I have a Redux playlist also. Okay, actions.js, and then I will have a someone telling something. Thank you, Hassan. And so okay, so that is there. And actions.js I will have, and then I will have a reducers.js, and I will have a store and types also. Store store.js, and I will have a pys.js, types.js also I have. Okay, so types.js as usual in Redux we have this constant going from these types. So export const set, okay, set will cap set name equal to set name, export const set email equal to set email will be there, save it. So this is the constant. Then we are going to use at the actions. So actions again, you go to my Redux series, you will know what is this on Redux and all. So import set underscore name comma set underscore email from yeah, from types is in the same folder, and then export. So this is the action creator. Const export const set name equal to name dispatch. So dispatch is always required. Okay, so dispatch, this is how the action creator in your Redux work. Okay, so this dispatch is like it is always required. Okay, so I'll have this patch, and it will be type is set name, and payload is like this name. Payload is this name, and then let me copy this because we don't have much time. So export const set email is email dispatch, and this is like this set email is email, set email is email will be there, and then we'll save it. So this is like this action creator. Now we'll do the reducers, and reducer is again like first thing is that is reducer. I'll have again have this thing, and then const initial. So we are having a central repository. That is one of the reason we're having this reducer Redux actually. Okay, so name and the email will be from here, will go everywhere. So name and email will be there, and then let us have a reducer. We can have a function also in reducer. It is not like always you should have a switch. Okay, we should have a switch. Okay, user reducer. So this, so you should know all the patterns. So it's PAT state equal to initial state comma action is like this, and so we have this function. Inside this we'll have this switch. Okay, we'll have this switch, and we'll have this export default default and user reducer. But switch, let me see whether everything is right. Set name, name is action not payload. Set email, email is action not payload. Return state, okay, it is right. So the auto suggestion is right. So now we'll have the store. So store, again I will tell, please go to my Redux series, you will understand all of this. So in this store I will have a import create store comma from lot of things there. So one sec. So it is just like a boilerplate code, so it's better to copy it. Okay, a lot of things are there. Okay, so that is there. So I've done. So again, this is like a boilerplate code. Thunk and user reducer, I'm taking then the reducer in the root reducer, I'm passing. Also I'm applying the thunk middler, which is required to the async call. Okay, async call is required. And to use the reducer, there is one more thing is there, which you not use the reducer, use the redux. We have to wrap the central component with it, the main component, which is the starting point of everything. Okay, so we'll go here in the app.js, and here we'll have the provider from React Redux. We have to do provider from React Redux. We have to do, and in the return, I'll have this like React Redux is a library which forms the connection between the Redux and React. Okay, because Redux can be used alone also. If you go through my Redux series, you'll find out. Okay, that thing. Okay, provider. I'll have provider from React Redux is there, and then everything I'll wrap in this navigation thing. I'll wrap like this, and then I will have a store equal to store is there, and I will save it. Okay, store is also something which I have to import. It will give me error because store it is not finding it. Okay, I'm having this store as a capital, so this needed to be capital, and this I have to import actually, and this is imported. Like save it. Now it will again give me error. Okay, can't find variable initial state. Okay, oh, what I'm passing here. Now it is done. Okay, so now it is done. So this provider is done. Now we are going to go to the login component. Here we are going to go, and here we are going to have something from the your modern way of Redux, which is the use selector and the use dispatch hook. So those things we are going to go, and in here after this Sqlite and all, I'm going to import use selector, comma use this EATCH, use dispatch from React Redux, and import set name, comma set email from Redux, and actions. I'm going to have this thing. And now what we are going to have, we are not going to have this email and this as a local state. We're going to get it from the of course from your reducers. That was the thing which we wanted to do. So we want to get it from there, from your reducer. Okay, so here we want to get it this through the store it comes. Okay, and through the use dispatch use selector hook it comes. Okay, so the thing is that I'm going to remove this thing, and here after this I'll have a const, I'm destructuring it, const name, comma email is the use selector state dot whatever the state name is, state dot user reducer is there, and then const dispatch equal to use dispatch. Again, this is in my Redux series, and then wherever I'm dispatching, like in this set data, I have to dispatch it here. So set data, I will instead of the set name, now I have this dispatch. So I'll have this dispatch, like set name, okay, set name and name and dispatch, set email is email, and again I will have this dispatch in this where I have this set name. So instead of that, I'll have this dispatch, and dispatch will now like this, it will be there to the end, and here I will have a dispatch, and this dispatch will be like this. Set email will be there, like dispatch is there and set email is there, and I will save it. And I think I don't have any issue. So now I will go again to the, wait a sec, now I'll go again to the home component, and this home component I'll go, and here I'll do this home component, and set a name, email will be there, and here again this dispatch, okay, and same thing I will be having here, this name and this dispatch, and I'll come here and do this in the home component also, name and dispatch, and then after that I will have this dispatch like this. Dispatch I'll be having here, and now this I'm going to have, and this I'm going to have, then I'm going to have this, and then I'm going to have this, and this use email. Okay, so this dispatch is done here, and another thing is this this dispatch will also go here. So where we were, okay, so this dispatch will also go to this text input. This set a name is there, and in this set a name, this dispatch will be going, so like this dispatch will be going like this, and save it. Now let us see whether it will work. Let us see whether it will work. One sec. Yeah, let us see. So let us see whether the data is permanent or not, because this now the data should be permanent. Okay, so now again this login component is been shown, and I will have a vnu, and now the do at gmail.com I'll have, and then the login I'll do, see, and this the data is now this, it is like the permanent. If I come here, data is there, permanent. Okay, so that is there, and will do this was updated. Oh, it's still not working. Okay, so the one more thing which we are going to do is like a API call. One of the reason for adding your Redux thing was that I'm going to do an API call also. For that, we have to go to this types first, and then export const get users is equal to get users will be there like this, and we will get the users from the JSON placeholder site. Okay, from the JSON placeholder site we are going to get. So here in the actions in the actions will go, okay, the actions will get this get users, and here let me have some code, means we don't have time like this. In the actions we will go, and here this actions we will hit that API endpoint of JSON placeholder. Okay, the users will get from here. So I have a const API URL. So this is how we do the API call. See this dispatch, I'm doing this to and the get API we have to do, and then we are getting the data and setting in the user, and the JSON I'm setting it there. Okay, so this is how we are going to do the API call. So that is done. And in the reducers also, now we have to add something here. So in the reducers I'll go and add a users, like empty array I have to add, and I have to add one more case here, like case get users like this, and then I'll have a return of state, and users is action dot payload will be there, and this will be like this. I will save it, and now in the home component we are just going to show the users, and it is giving me error. Case get users, where is it is giving error? Case get users, because it is not getting the users type I have done, but here I didn't did it. So I'll come here and do the get users here, save it like this, and then I will go to the home component, And in this home component, I will have this users here, and here I will have this patch that users like this, that users, and then we'll also show this. Okay, we should also show this through a flat list, because we will get the users now, and let us show this through the flat list. So again, I will go to the okay. Okay, so let us show it to the flat list. So flat list will be added here after this custom component. Custom component will have this flat list added, and it will be shown like this. Okay, so it will be added like this. Use state is like this, and okay, so we have some styles also here. So let us show those styles. Let us show the styles. Okay, so and this flat list also I have to add. Flat list I will add, and then you can also add this all these styles of through flat list. We're getting this data as the users, this users, because this dispatch we are doing. So will get this users. Okay, get users has been done from here. So did I got this get users? I think this get users also I have to do it here in the set name, because the get users is from there actually. If I click it here, see this get user is from here. Okay, okay, it is already showing. Okay, so with no means nothing, like it is showing, but there is no styles and all. So we have to show these styles and all. Item and title dot this. So that is there a title and subtitle. It does have some styles also here. So I'll come here, and I will come here and do comma, and item is like this, and save it. So it will show it nice. Okay, it will show it nice, and the flat list is there, so it is showing nice. Okay, this is all how it is showing how this flat list has been shown. And this is like we have done a lot of these things today, and this is how it ends. And we've done everything whatever we have taught. We have done everything, and this was nice, means we were able to complete everything which I've taught, and everything from Redux and this everything. So if you like it, please do like, subscribe it, because it takes a lot of effort to do 3 streaming a day. We're doing 3 streaming a day, teaching English, and then doing this, and then after that we are going to teach CSS also. Okay, at 8:30 CSS will start. So please do subscribe to our channel. It helps the channel grow. Please do like this video, and thank you all. And tomorrow at 3 p.m. we have this web development workshop, which you have every Saturday, and once in a month we have the bootcamp also, that next month we are going to have. Okay, so please do attend that, and tell your friends also to attend.